Play out. DJ, suck me, please. You know what it is. Now lie.
Welcome to Green Talk by Green Care Solutions on KCAA, NBC, and iHeartRadio. We have Slim400 in the house tonight. My name is Kano, and I'm here with my amazing co-host.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Angela Mazzanti, back again. Check me out on Instagram, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. You know the whole deal.
What's up, guys? Trippy Trees. You can find me on Instagram and YouTube.
And what's up? It's your boy, Slim400. Y'all can catch me on all the social medias, too. This Slim400, BOK, that part.
Shout out to Green Care Solutions. Call them for any of your medical needs. They have doctors all the time to help you at 951-609-4071. Now, we're only hosts of Green Talk. We're not actually doctors. But we do advise you to contact a doctor for any of your medical needs. Remember, you do have to be up to 21 to purchase cannabis. So let's start and let's have some fun today.
So we got Slim400, the one and only Slim400 in the house tonight. And we're going to get into you. What you got going on, man? How you been? You know, welcome to the show. How are you doing, Slim?
I'm chilling, man. Blessed.
Well, I'm glad to have you on the show, man. So what's up? Let's get straight into it. Let's get into some of your music. What you got that just came out? What you got coming up? You got any shows? Any records that you dropping? I see that you got some cannabis that's on the table.
We
you know,
want to know it all.
I want to know it all.
Starting off with the music, I just dropped the tape, EP, Greater Later with the homie Perion, like one of my artists I'm pushing right now.
Okay.
He doing his thing, visuals. The cannabis, as you see.
Tell me about that cannabis. What you got up there, man? What you got? How'd you get that coming
I
up?
got the West Side blueberries.
Okay, I see
Ice
that.
Water,
I see that.
Me? I got the LA cherry cookies.
Okay.
That's
You
nice.
feel me?
I
Hold
see
up.
that.
And then I got the juice grapes, basically.
So how can we get those? How could I obtain those from you? Would I have to just follow you on Instagram? Is there like a dispensary or a site where I can obtain these products from you?
Follow me, DM me. I got another page.
Okay.
I'm basically hosting and go from there.
Okay, sounds good. So that's what you guys need to do. Make sure you guys are following Slim400 on all major networks so you can pick up his music as well as his amazing products. I got a question for you, man. So you've been with Green Care Solutions and you've tried this Canna hookah, man.
Yeah.
5-time award-winning Canna hookah, ladies and gentlemen. What was your experience with Canna hookah, man?
I feel like it was an amazing buzz. It's a little too much for me, bro. Not
It's
like
something
that,
else,
because
yeah.
I go in with the marijuana, but that's another level to it.
It's a whole nother field.
So
This
this
is
is
a good high though. I'll mess with it again. Period.
we
No lie.
definitely need to get you on it again, man.
Yeah.
This is 1,000 milligrams. The cool thing about it is no tobacco that's involved in it, which is an amazing product. Hookah, obviously, you think of hookah, the first thing you think of, oh man, that's tobacco.
Yeah.
No tobacco additives. It's lab tested, and again, it's 5-time award winning, man.
And it's crazy, not to cut you off, but I don't really be smoking hookah like that. So when I did it with the bros, I'm like, look, man, I'm taking a chance right here.
Right?
It made it just blew my mind. Hold up. That
How'd your
part.
buddies like it?
Shit, they really didn't want to do it, but one of my partners hit it. It was cool with them, but like I said, it ain't for everybody. But
That's definitely. What do you think,
I'll do
Angela?
it again, like I said, period.
I surprisingly still not have tried it. I was sick at Kush Talk. I know.
We
Don't
gotta get on it.
worry.
We gotta
But
get on it.
Yeah.
will I be able to try it this weekend?
Absolutely, it'll be available.
yeah.
We have a cool thing. I don't know if you know about Slim, but you know about Seshes and stuff like that out in whether it be the Inland Empire to Orange County to whatever city here in California. We're going to have something called San Burn Sesh this Saturday at the city of San Bernardino. We're bringing out a gentleman by the name of Rocket from Dilated Peoples, and we're going to be displaying again that Canna hookah, and Green Care will be there with Green Talk doing the show. So that's going to be awesome. You're definitely going to be trying out this Canna hookah, and you're going to get really high because the last time when I did it at the show, it's 1,000 milligrams, and I didn't realize how much 1,000 milligrams is, Slim. I was hosting a show. Man, I got caught in the back about 30 minutes later, just sitting there, and I couldn't just say I was done. Yes.
Buzzed out.
And you know what? You did try the Canna hookah.
I finally tried it for my first time. I was like you. I was like, I still haven't tried it. And they're all
Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, and so I finally got to try it. We did it live on the show. I got like a huge cloud of smoke. It was intense, but it it was smooth, and I like that it was no nicotine. So same here. Like I can't do nicotine or
Yeah, I'm anti-cigarettes, man.
hookah, especially. That would always get me sick. Always. My friends always want to, just hang around, do it. So it's like a good time, but it's just, and the lounges are always like fun to be at, but I just couldn't do it. So this will be fun. I feel like I want to kind of low key like sneak it in one time. Like, it doesn't smell, does it?
I don't know if it smell. I mean, I know when we were doing it, it didn't have a stench to it.
Yeah,
So
I
I
don't
think you could
remember it.
probably sneak it in and probably smoke it
Get away with
and
it.
get away
Yeah.
completely, and then completely get away with it. And the thing that was cool, Trippy, you did not throw up.
Yeah.
Do a
Because it gets
lot
you
of
really
people?
sick. Well, I mean,
hookah, yeah.
Oh,
hookah,
okay.
yeah, you can get you really sick. Tobacco products is all these not bad for you. I have a funny question for you, and I just got to throw this one out here because I smoke a lot of marijuana, and people don't realize that. Again, they think of hookah, and the first thing they think of is that there's tobacco products. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Canna Hookah, award-winning 5 times, no tobacco additives in any way, shape, or form. But speaking of tobacco products, do you smoke blunts?
Yes, I do.
So wouldn't that be in the perspective we are still smoking tobacco then, wouldn't we?
I mean, you would say that, but the way black males nowadays break it down and gut it, we more so think of tobacco within the guts. But in actuality, the actual rap that we are rapping, you smoking here and there, but the weed is so powerful nowadays. You see what I'm saying? We overlook that.
I wanted to get into that. I wanted to see there's different ways of smoking. Everybody has a different way of smoking. Like, I am the same as you. I like to smoke my marijuana in a blunt wrap. I don't smoke cigarettes. I try not to use any tobacco products in any way, shape,
I'm a
or form.
Dutch dude. I'm
Okay.
a backwood dude.
Okay.
If it's
Yeah.
nothing else, I might do a white owl. I might do swishers.
Okay.
Like, you
Whatever's
can name it,
available.
bro. I'm
Yeah,
a
if
weed
you gotta
head.
do
You're a weed head.
Let's
So-
go. Let's roll it up.
So I have a question for you, Slim. So if I was to offer you, like, hypothetically, I'm going to put a pound of wax down on the table, or I'm going to put a pound of weed on the table, which one are you going to pick first?
I'm going for the flower.
That part. See, me and you on the same
Flower.
page, man. I love the
Feel me?
marijuana. But what
I'm
about
right
you,
there.
ladies?
I'm right there with you. I don't dab, to be honest, and a lot of people are shocked by that. I used to, but
I
it's just, it became too much for me, and it messed up my tolerance too, and you just can't get over, like, the originality of flour and just everything about it. The taste, the high you get from it, and being able to keep my tolerance at a reasonable level so that I still can feel the effects from it.
Absolutely. What do you do,
I feel
Trippy?
you. I mean, I'll be honest, I do dab pretty often, but that's because it's just easier, like same what you said with the tolerance. For me, it's like I got to smoke a whole joint or maybe even half a blunt, to
Okay.
feel like I'm actually high for my tolerance. But with a dab, I just take a quick dab, 2 minutes, and I'm high,
That's weird.
But you do have me thinking. I'm like, all right, maybe I should. Like, I've been trying to keep it low. I don't
took
know.
a year off from smoking
Yeah.
anything. And I mean, you don't have to take that long, but like it was the best break of my life because then when I got back to it, it was like the smallest amount of weed. I definitely felt it.
I want to talk about that. I feel like that's like a whole topic on itself, right? Like stopping to smoke. Like
I
the
don't
effects
honestly.
of it.
Yeah, I wonder
When
how
was
that
the
would
last
be.
time
The
you guys
side
took a tolerance
effects.
break?
Oh shoot.
Man, hey, if you know my occupation, ain't no tolerance break.
I
no
mean,
room for
It's
that.
been a while.
Hold up.
I mean,
But it's hard, like when you're in a position like what you do, like
Yeah.
being an artist, like you're in the studio all the time. Everybody's always smoking
Smoking,
around you.
yeah,
Like it's just
blunt.
easy to like grab somebody's
When
blunt.
they pass it up.
It's hard to
Yeah,
deny it.
right
I'm
here.
I'm trying to comprehend how did you go a weed without marijuana? You and me both do basically. I mean, you're obviously a lot bigger than I am, but you're a host and
with
you
the
have
modeling,
an modeling. I mean,
yeah.
you have an abundance. I'm a host and I'm working the music scene, so there's an abundance on both aspects.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you got through a year, but congratulations to you.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
real.
I mean, for me, it was just like as soon as I got over the first 2 weeks, that was the hardest part. I had nightmares every night, like vivid nightmares.
wow.
It was crazy because I've smoked since I was like 16 years old.
Wow.
But
Hold up.
the hardest part is that first 2 weeks and just saying no. And then my boyfriend doesn't smoke, so like it's easy to
okay.
not smoke at home.
Okay.
And it's just putting yourself in those environments and just sticking to it and just being like, no. Like, I mean, I did get a lot of backlash for not smoking. A lot of people were all of a sudden like, oh, Angela doesn't even smoke. She's not even a stoner. And it's like, you guys know I've been smoking. Everybody's seen me. And I don't
I'm
know.
doing something for myself. I'm
Yeah.
taking a
Let me-
tolerance break.
My
Take
thing
a
was
break
though,
right
like,
quick. Hold
I got
up.
panic attacks. Like, I got really bad panic attacks from dabbing.
Oh, wow.
And that's what scared me. It was just like, I just don't want to go through this again. So,
Okay.
like, I'm just going to, maybe it's my body's way of telling me, like, take a break for a little bit or something. And I switched to CBD for a little bit and then, like, weaned off of that and, like, started with nothing. And then I don't know. I don't remember even how I got back into it. And went straight to bongs, and that was the worst idea
I
ever.
went straight to bongs. Have you taken a break lately, Trippy?
I did, but it was for traveling purposes. Like I was going to be traveling to Thailand last year, and I like made that trip. Like I was like, all right, I'm going. But I knew I couldn't smoke out there. I knew it was going to be tough. Like I was going to be out there for 2 weeks. I didn't want my 2 weeks to be just like miserable. So I was like, all right, I'm going to give myself a 2 week notice or 2 weeks. But then, or it was actually going to be a month before. And then it was like hit down. Yeah. And I was like, all right, maybe tomorrow. And same
2
thing.
weeks
like,
is good enough.
It was hard saying no. It was hard. Like, you know, you're just used to that lifestyle. So it was just like, that was it, you know? And then I just like had to finally just say no. And then after same thing, you know, after a while, it was just like easy to just be like, no, I'm good. And then, yeah, I came back from Thailand, and then I didn't want to smoke for a little bit, and then I finally did. And then I just went overboard a little bit. I forgot, like I hit a vape pen a few times. And I forgot that takes a little bit for it to hit you. And I rolled up a joint real quick because I hadn't rolled in so long.
Oh God!
And then I smoked the whole joint. Like halfway through, I was like, oh my God! I was so high, I couldn't even stand up. And I was like, I gotta get groceries. I gotta get food. Like
I have stuff to do.
yeah,
Oh well,
it
I
was
guess.
a good time though. I missed it.
All right, as we were speaking, Trippy, we were talking about the last time you took your break. You were coming back. You know, you did it for vacation. Slim, I know me and you ain't taking any breaks recently. It ain't gonna happen. In the profession that me and you are both in, you be in the music industry and stuff like that, it's not gonna happen. So as much weed as you do smoke, again, you came out with some amazing products.
Yeah.
How did they come about? What did you? I mean, I know we musicians. You know, you do that. How did that come about?
This sitting down interacting with my manager.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Me and Mayor just talking about like branding like Ice Water.
Okay.
Which is like my record label / like entertainment / weed, all that. So
Okay.
we had to include this in the sense of just coming up with different like flavors of weed. And the brand is like, you see Ice Water, you feel me? That's the whole get down, Ice Water.
Gotcha.
But it's Ice Water, West Side, Blueberries.
Okay.
Ice Water, LA, Cherry.
Got
feel
you,
me?
got
Cookies.
you.
Like all these gonna be different flavors. As of right now, these my testers.
Okay.
As we gonna test later on, but like you see the packaging.
That's-
A1.
I love the
Packaging
packaging.
A1.
I love
I
that.
love. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like
That's different, man. I haven't seen nothing like that,
so-
man. I haven't seen nothing like that.
this about to hit. This about to be the next thing smoking. You feel me? Ice Water, everything. Ice Water clothes.
I need
Everything.
ice water,
First.
everything. So make sure that you're following Slim400 on his Instagram.
Yeah, Slim400.
So-
BLK.
How
Yeah.
much are these clothing? What's up with your music? I mean, keep it going. I need to know more about you, Slim, man. I'm very interested. We the people want to know about you.
Yeah, like I said, all my music as of right now, iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, like all the top like media, everything, Google, all that, like this Apple Music, all that. When it come out of the clothes, I'm setting my website right now as we speak.
Oh, nice.
Feel me? I got a person that's designing it, pictures that I've been taking the last couple of weeks to last month, certain shows on there, all my albums. Like it's just about to be set up real nice on some like Ice Water. And
Ice water. You guys better be watching out. Ice water very soon. Slim400. I have something to ask you, and it's something that blew my mind when I was checking out, your biography. Where are you from?
I'm from Compton.
I know that, and I ask you, and hopefully I'm not wrong. Where were you born?
I was born in Frankfurt, Germany.
That's
part.
crazy.
Wow.
That part, sir.
Yeah.
I know where you. That's not what I meant. I wasn't hood checking and
No,
anything.
but
I was asking you where you were
I'm
born.
gonna
And
tell you like this.
let's go, please.
My pops, you feel me, was in the military. You
Okay.
feel me, back in the day. So him, my mom, left California,
Bet.
and she went with him for a little bit. He got the cutting up, doing whatever he was doing. But within that, I'm born. So she got fed up and moved from Germany when I was 11 months.
Okay.
So from 11 months to now, I've been in California. So all I know
Okay.
is Los Angeles County.
Got you,
feel me?
got you, got
Compton,
you, got
feel me?
you.
Compton, like LA. That's all I know, period. But I had the chance to go back over there on
Okay.
tours and interacting with my bro Jizzle, you feel me? So on that behalf, I done seen Germany and Frankfurt and other cities over there, you feel me? So
I apologize.
Yeah.
I
No,
looked
no,
up
it's
you
all
and I
good,
thought it
bro.
was an amazing fact
I'm gonna tell
about
you like
you.
this. When I was younger, bro, I did not like to say that for nothing.
Why?
Like,
That's a
it
beautiful
just-
That's
thing.
crazy,
That's
though. Like, you
beautiful.
don't
when
see
you
many
younger,
people.
bro. When you younger and in school, they try to talk to your teeth and all that.
Yeah,
Then you get
okay.
to fight and being in trouble. And I have to get over that. So as I got to getting older and being in this profession, it's like, what? I'm about to tell him I'm from here. I'm about to tell her I'm from here. It just boosts your everything in a sense of like they look at you different. So
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm from Germany. No, I'm from Compton, but yeah,
I feel you 1,000.
Tell nobody nothing.
I'm gonna say this like this. I know this dude, his music, he about Compton. He 100 about that, 1,000 period. But I wanted to bring up the fact that the gentleman, where he was born and raised from. You know what I mean? All right, big ups and first up, big respect, Compton. Compton is something I'm not going to be able to describe personally. I'm going to let Slim400 explain what Compton is really about. And before you get into that, Compton has done some things for the music industry.
Yeah,
if you know music, Compton is on the map right now. So please explain what Compton is.
This period overall is Compton, but being a blood or a Pyru or some shit like that, you feel me? Well, everything in Compton in the sense of a blood hood is Pyrus. But then you got LA that's bloods. So on our end in Compton, because you got Crips that be, saying Compton,
word.
They do with the C, we gonna do it with the B. So we gonna replace everything with the B.
Okay. Again, this is all love. He's explaining what Compton is about. That is the side you got the love for the Bloods, blood for the Crips. There's nothing even about nothing like that. He's explaining Compton's with the B. Obviously, this is the Bloods. Big ups to Compton. Big up to the whole city of LA. Thank you for explaining to us what Compton is about, man. So, what's up? Have you been to a Sesh lately, man? What's up with the Sessions that are going to be going on in 2019? Have you been to one lately, man?
I can't really say lately because I've been, doing other things, get my little tape together and meetings and kind of little family here and there. So I've been kind of like falling back on like that. But like I said, I just did the last little the festival.
Okay.
That's about the only thing I came close to, but smoking pot and all that type stuff.
Well, we need to get you, man. If you're available, man, I would love to plug you up, get you out sometime, and show you. Definitely once you got your whole setup and your clothing line set up, need to get you out, man. Yeah. 3,000, 4,000 people come out. So there's a couple of things that are about a Sesh that are funny. So we're going to talk about some Sesh things, some do's and some don'ts.
There's a lot to talk about on that.
You go. Start with that, Angela and Trippy. You guys both start off with the do's and the don'ts, please.
So let's just start with don'ts because that's my biggest thing. Do not go to a sesh wearing, and like whatever you wear, like that's cool, whatever. I'm not judging. But don't come to a sesh like luxury out, like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Supreme, and all this. And then if you're coming to like the booth that I'm working for and you're trying to spend like $5 on weed, or you're trying to cut down a price like hard.
What? Yeah.
Oh.
Because to me, like, that's just, like, it's disrespect. It's like, okay, you're coming here, like, trying to show off, but, like, and I get, like, I don't know. You want to take on this?
No, I want to say this, Angela. Here's my 2 cents. Do I go to your job and tell your boss, yo, can I pay Angela today only half price just because? Do I go to your job and do that? So my prices are my prices. This is what it is. I get paid per hour. Anyways, yeah, that's one part. What else you got, Angela? Trippy, what you got?
So are we sticking with don'ts, or can I do like
you do whatever you do?
You want.
Do's or don't?
All right. So my number one do, like this number one thing I can't leave my house with anymore because I'm gonna end up somewhere like hitting a bong. Always carry the alcohol wipes with you.
Oh,
I just
yes.
like not even the little rubber thing that you use as like, almost like a condom for your bong, It's like I literally use the alcohol wipes everywhere I go. And then the few times I haven't, I'll go home and get sick.
So here's what I want you to elaborate a little bit more, because that's normally the thing that people use. They go grab that mouth condom thing, and Angela's over here saying no. Is it bacteria? Is it something very nasty after a while to use?
There's so much germs. There's so many germs around at a sesh, like with people passing things to each other, and especially like being an influencer or something, like somebody's always passing something to you or wants you to come try like their stuff. But there's when companies like dab people out, it's like hundreds of people are hitting off of that bong, and you don't know how well somebody's cleaned something, or like you just don't know.
Yeah, you don't know the person in front of you or behind you or anything. Yeah, it's a little gross, but I always get sick if I don't. So that's my number one do. Always bring alcohol wipes.
Here's my thing. In the positions that all of us that are in, all of us, it kind of feels like you're obligated to hit everything that somebody passes you. And I sometimes forget, like, damn, man, there's like 50,000 people that are in here. I don't know that I want to hit that.
Sometimes you gotta tell them a story or something.
Yeah,
man.
I try, man. I
You
try.
gotta
Like,
lie.
I'm sick.
Sometimes, man, like I can't do it, bro. I got some
funny.
other stuff to do later. I gotta stay focused or whatever.
You're talking about
Yeah, that's a
stories.
good
Can
one.
you tell us all a story? There was a story that was on TMZ. Can we talk about that real quick? Well, what happened with this Sakashi 6ix9ine guy? You mind me getting in that for 2 quick seconds?
I would say like this, real simple. You can't talk all this and that without running to that person in a city or a state. So, being the guy I am, I had to, be on my tip in Los Angeles County.
Okay.
And, I pulled up and, just stood right there like, you ain't coming in here, you ain't entering here. That is out of respect to the whole L.A. County.
That
For
part.
me, somebody had to stand up and do that. Other than that, I don't got nothing, man. I don't got nothing else to say, man.
Okay, I'm not gonna let Slim elaborate, but I'm just gonna say this as a person living in LA County. I have no hood ties. I'm just gonna say this. If you are not from the city of LA and you are coming to our city of LA, you need to act right when you in our city, ladies and gentlemen.
And show respect.
Show respect. We don't come to you. All right, let me ask you this. Plain and simple, basically what it is that he's saying is do we go inside of your personal home and disrespect your home, trash your home, and do everything disrespectful and then just leave? No, you're going to have repercussions for going to somebody's home and disrespecting it. Plain and simple.
That. Hold up.
So, I mean, we'll leave it at that. 6ix9ine thing. Slim400, I need to talk to you about the last, the new music. Do you have the EP that came out? You can catch that on iTunes. Do you have something else that you are working on that's going to come out, ASAP? Do you have any new artists that you're going to be jumping with? Do you have any new work that you're going to be working with anybody?
Yeah, right now I'm working on my solo tape. That's High Up Trees. The one that they can catch on iTunes right now, that's Greater Later. Okay. So the one I just dropped, which is Greater Later, I already presented my artist, which is Perion, J. Key. So he going to be doing new videos and, interviews and certain little shows here and there. But within that, I'm working on my solo EP, which is, like I said, High Up Trees. Okay. Got a couple of features on there. A couple of big names that's going to, shock a couple of people. So I'm just keeping it lit, bro, and, staying focused, bro, and on it.
I see that you got the connections, if I'm not mistaken, with Snoop, Dave East, The Game.
Yeah.
And let's get the big one. YG?
Yeah,
that's your big brother?
Bro. Yeah, that's the homie.
Big ups to YG, man. I've had the love to see him a few times. Great dude in the community as well. So if you guys don't know YG, he's a great dude, not just on the rap scene, but as a dude in the community, man. He gives back a lot. So big ups to YG. Angela, what is the next thing you got coming up? We got coming up on Saturday. We got
We got the Sam Burns Sesh.
Okay.
I'm excited for that because that's finally something that's in my area.
We'll be there, yeah.
We will definitely be there. We're going to be doing the show live.
It's after the regulations, right?
Actually,
after
it
everything.
is. Yeah.
So we're going to see how it goes, huh?
It's going to be very interesting. This is like the first. I mean, I went to one little sesh this last weekend in Fresno, and actually the turnout was really good. Definitely not regulated or anything, but
I had Sam Burns Sesh on Saturday. So here what we're talking about. So Slim, so what's happening now after January the 9th, if I'm not mistaken, all of these regulations pertaining to these sessions that we're able to do for the last 3 years. Yeah. Basically what a sesh is a weed swap meet. You've been to one, thousands of vendors there, thousands of people end up showing up. Yeah. So after January the 9th, what's ended up happening, what's supposed to happen is, per these regulations, is you're no longer allowed to do these things unless you have proper licensings to do so. And if I'm not mistaken, please, ladies, jump in. But I think that you're only allowed to do these at like fairgrounds and stuff of that nature.
It has to be like a permitted event space, and you have to go through the city, you have to go through the county.
Right. So what we're talking about is now this be coming up to the 12th. What may happen? I was at a recent show. We had about 3,000 people there every single day. We may go to a show this Saturday and it completely gets shut down. I mean, by law, it possibly could happen. What do you guys think about that?
I feel like, not even to catch you out, I feel like that's weak for the simple fact. You got to think, if you're going through the city, then you're going through the whole county, the more the stores make the money.
Yeah.
You making money off parking, you see what I'm saying? You making money off this food, you making money off the venues. The county is making money, the people is loving it. It's like, why would you not have the people come and give y'all their money that they work for 2 weeks or a week? It's like, come on, man. Like,
I don't know that.
Out.
See, I'm glad I wish more people thought like that, because if you really think about it, the amount of money that is being brought to the city of, like, for example, we do ours in San Bernardino.
San Bernardino,
Yeah.
for
You're bringing out 3,000 people.
Parking is $20 per car.
That part.
Come on, man.
You got all the food that's around there that's going to get the
Yeah.
munchies. You're going to get hungry.
Yeah.
The
you need
hotels.
gas. The hotels. You need food. You need drinks. So you're bringing revenue to the city of San Bernardino without doing absolutely nothing. And let's be honest, Freddie Green Care Solutions has been to these shows many, many, many times, and we've never had any issues with nobody. You bring beautiful people together, different creeds, different backgrounds, different ages, different everything, and we all have a good time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't understand this regulations crap.
That's out, man.
Because who's really going to go to San Bernardino if there's not a sesh?
Nobody.
Like, let's be realistic.
There's
the
no-
only other thing that happens
That's
there is
true.
raves, and
That
those are
part.
very rare.
Yeah.
I mean, so why would the city of San Bernardino or any cities not want to make money because people want to, and it's legal? I don't know. You know, this we can go on for
It's
hours and hours
jobs,
about
too,
this.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure if you do want to follow me, my name is CANO_VATION on Instagram. So check it out. We're going to be Saturday at San Bern Sesh in the city of San Bernardino. So if you're following me on Instagram or any of my lovely co-hosts, you guys can go ahead and follow them, and you can fill all the information to get to San Bern Sesh. We'll be recording 2 shows there. We're going to be having Canna Hookah out there. We had Baby Bash out last week, so we're going to be doing 2 shows, San Bern Sesh. And if you can, Angelo, tell them what they need to be doing.
If you aren't already, you should be subscribed to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Green Care Solutions 420. I mean, all social media. And if you, while you're at it, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Angela Mazzanti. Check some of my music out, iTunes, Spotify.
Dope. Yeah. And if you guys are interested in advertising, you can go ahead and call the number 951-609-4071.
And for advertising, that can be anything. You can advertise at whatever company. It doesn't have to be a cannabis product. You can advertise anything. So if you need to, get in contact with us for 951-609-4071. All right, Slim. Again, we appreciate you being on the show. I mean, I just need to know more about you, man. Like, I see the weed. I see the music. I see what shows you got coming up. I know you got to have some performances coming up, right? Got to have something.
Now, bro,
How can somebody book you?
go to my Instagram.
Okay.
Everybody nowadays is hitting me on DMs.
DMs.
Period. I got Gmails.
Okay.
You feel me? You can go through that, but it be so many people hitting you with the bogus stuff.
Right.
It's kind of hard to determine who is who when you going down. You get tired of this. Damn, is he?
Right.
So just hit me on Instagram.
Okay.
And pop off that business.
Okay.
You feel me?
That's
And
what
my
it is.
manager, me, we gonna tap back right in. Period.
Sounds good. Sounds good. We need to get him at Kush Stock, man. We need to get you at Kush Stock 420. Get in contact with Mr. Dr. K, Slim400. I see those ice waters, man. Ice waters.
Yeah.
He got some of those. I can't wait to light some of those up after the show.
Yeah.
Light some of those up, man. Angela, we're going to have the Canna Hookah again at San Bern Sesh. Again, this is 1,000 milligrams. Hey, Trippy, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
I think she's more ready than I am. I'm honestly a little afraid because 1,000 milligrams sounds like a lot, and it being an award-winning, I know it's going to hit me hard. So if I'm a little, off on air,
We'll forgive you. It'll be forgiven, definitely. Because I was caught in the back. I'm telling you, man. I was there, and Brian had me hitting it, and Tia, and all of a sudden I walked back outside, and I was like, oh, man, this is going to be a long night. So Canna Hookah, it's 1,000 milligrams. Think about it, man. I forgot that it was even actually like 1,000 milligrams. So we're going to be again at San Bern Sesh. We're going to bring out Rocket from Dilated Peoples. We're going to have Angela, Trippy Trees. We'd like to have you out too, Slim.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely have something for you. Have some good weed, some good stuff out there for you.
So Slim, you've been doing this music thing a long time. You've been around the block.
Yeah.
Who have been some of either like your favorite producers that you've worked with, and any like new aspiring artists out there? Like, is there anything you'd want to like let them know? Any advice you might have for them?
In a sense of inspiring, working with DJ Mustard and my bro, of course, YG. Been in the studio with Game, watching him record and how he do his verse. Chilling with OG Cocaine.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Getting game from him. He just running in the lacing me. Like, advice as far as like staying focused and motivated, you got to just think where you want to be in life and where you see yourself at in the sense of setting these goals. other than that, you know, you your own person, handle your business, because I'm not playing. Hold up.
Do you feel like it's harder coming up now in this like day and age with social media and everything, or was it harder coming up like before social media really started getting off and popping, where like SoundCloud rappers could like get on World Star real quick and then like their whole stuff blow up?
I feel like in the past, you know what I mean, a couple of years back, it was harder. Like before, like you saying, social media, it was just probably what the Facebook and the MySpace and all that. MySpace was cool. You upload a couple of songs and people go to your page and you go request their page. Now I'm talking about Facebook being popping, but Instagram, the Twitter, like all this, Snapchat, like all this is good marketing depending on how you use it and
that
what
part.
you're doing. So today time for us and our generation, we got it good. So for you to be a deadbeat or someone that don't got nothing going for yourself, I don't know. What's your problem, Chief?
Do you feel like it might be
that's a good
like
one.
harder with now so many people are like getting into it, and like you start seeing all these like new rappers popping up everywhere, like
Nah, I feel like it's easy because like if you doing what you doing and you standing out regardless of who these people is across the world, that mean in reality, like you dope. You see what I'm saying?
That part,
Somewhere
yeah.
down this line, as you keep going and striving, you gonna stand out. Now it's a million people out here that's trying to rap. I'm
Right.
thinking like, damn, who gonna be the doctor? Who gonna fly the plane? Who gonna be the teacher? Who gonna be the lawyer? Because so many people, women and males, want to be rappers nowadays, and I'm not tripping on none of that because ain't nobody about to take my spot.
Nah.
You feel me?
Right.
So I ain't
Yeah.
tripping, but I just look in reality like they don't think about other occupations. They just think rap, because
Yeah.
rap is so big now.
I gotta make
be
it.
just like, I'm about to be rapper. It's like, y'all think it's easy, but y'all gonna have to go through these steps. And when you go through these steps and can't bear with them, you back at square one.
Hey, Slim, it will take a whole nother show to break down the real music game because, ladies and gentlemen, it is not all funs and games.
No.
They want to offer you a $25,000 check, and you're going to get that one check once you sign. But keep in mind, you still got to pay for the producers. You got to pay for your engineers. You still got to pay for all your promoting. And by the end of the day, you don't have that $25,000, and you jumping on a show and doing all of this work and getting like 15 cents per the dollar. All right, again, ladies and gentlemen, we will be at Sanburn Sesh in the city of San Bernardino this Saturday with Rocket from Dilated Peoples. We got Angela, Trippy Cheese, myself, and the whole Green Care Solutions this Saturday at Sanburn Sesh. 2 recordings live. Are you ladies ready for that?
I was
It'll be-
born ready.
It'll be a good time for sure.
So what is it we're going to expect there? So again, do not come first. One of them was do not come all G'd up from the flow up and then come to the booth and ask me to lower my prices.
Or for free
Yeah.
stuff.
Or for free stuff.
Yeah, don't show up for free stuff.
That's
You know what I
something you
mean?
don't do.
That's just an added bonus sometimes.
Yeah, you know, that's a big thing to talk about. The things that these sessions do, these giveaways, these are things that they give because they want to.
Yeah.
Don't go there like, okay, I'm only going to the sesh so I can get something for free. Those vendors, go put hard work in every single day. Go spend that $10 on a gram, that $20, man, you know? That's my opinion. That's a do. That's a definite do. If you're coming to a sesh, do the right thing and spend the money because these hardworking vendors come there every single day to support you guys, the vendors, with or without free stuff.
That part.
Yeah.
Now, Slim, what are your do's and don'ts of going to a sesh? Like, what would you recommend that somebody does and then what somebody doesn't?
I feel like the desert gonna come first. Do not walk up to me when you see me handling my business and you feel me interacting, politicking, and ask me to smoke with you. It's like, go buy some weed and smoke by yourself right quick. Get out of my face. If you don't want no picture, you see what I'm saying, that you ain't talking no business, don't come at me with that.
I like
Yeah.
that. I
You
like
feel
that.
me?
I
No
like
love.
that. What can I do if I was to walk up to you? What should I do to you? What should I do when I present myself to you?
You should let me know that you appreciate my hard work in these streets and you see me coming and you
That's
keep me
right.
motivated.
Absolutely, as they
Mhm.
should.
Show some respect.
Show some
That
respect
part.
and love, man. You'll get that love and respect if you show respect to people. As simple as that. I always tell people negativity is not good. Positivity always outweighs negativity, ladies and
No
gentlemen.
love, tell them.
So we're going to be there. All right, here's my big thing you do not do when you come to a sesh. Or do you go anywhere? Don't steal. Do not be the guy that walks in there with, and their first thought is, I'm going to steal something from a vendor. That's going to get you
Handled.
Yeah. I will leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be the person that steals, because look, 90% of the time you could probably just walk up to the vendor and say, hey, look, I'm having a crappy day in life right now. Could you please do me a favor? Can I have a nug? Can I have something to smoke? And I guarantee you
or
that
a little pre-roll or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I guarantee you come to a session, you tell me, the Mexican guy, hey, yo, I don't have nothing in my pockets. I'm broke and I have nothing. I guarantee you, I'll be the first person to give you something. Don't steal when you come to a sesh. What you got, Angela?
One of my biggest don'ts is when stage giveaways start happening and everything, people just lose their minds. People go crazy. People forget there's women and there's older people in the crowd and everything. And just be respectful of the people around you. Don't, like, a lot of the time the stuff that's being thrown off isn't, like, worth a huge amount of money. It's, like, small samples from a lot of these vendors. So, like, it's really not worth hurting somebody potentially over.
No, for real. I'm actually a little girl, and I had the bad experience of going to a crowd like, oh, what's going on? And I get trampled sometimes. I've been like hurt, and then I just like I avoid crowds. Anytime I see someone say giveaway, I run the other way, literally.
And a lot of people do.
They do. I even see that when I'm like, because you know, that's our job. We're the ones that are throwing the stuff away, and I have to stop the show. I'll stop the show. I'll stop the music, yo. If you guys continue to act like maniacs, I'm not going to throw this stuff away. You got ladies and you got older people that are in the crowd. Be respectful. It's just a joint. It's just some wax. I'll come and hand it to you.
Yep.
Do not hurt somebody over a $10, $20, $30, $40 worth of product. I mean, it's not worth it. So don't do that when you see us on Saturday and we're throwing gangs of stuff off of the, stage. Do not hurt nobody. Green Care Solutions will be throwing away stuff. Green Talk will be there on Saturday at Sandburn Sesh, doing a lot of giveaways, doing big things. So make sure that you guys are tuning in. You subscribe to YouTube. You go on that Twitch, that iTunes, that KCAA, that NBC. You get on all those major platforms and you follow Green Talk.
And please remember, use caution, drive safely. If you need to, take a rideshare app. If you need to, ask a friend for a ride home. If you don't feel comfortable driving, don't risk somebody else's life.
Yes, definitely.
As much as I hate to say this, we are wrapping up to the end of the show, but it's been a great one. Shout out to Green Talk, shout out to Green Care Solutions for having us all here together, and big shout out to Slim400 for coming up on here.
Yeah, whole lot, that part. Nah, man, good looking on the Green Talk. You feel me?
Make sure you're following my brother from another Slim400 on Instagram. Make sure you following my brother on all of his major outlets.
Yeah.
My name is Kano on Instagram, CANO_VATION. We're going to be at Sandburn Sesh, ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday. San Bernardino, you better be ready to get litty in your city. We bringing out the legend Rocker from Dilated Peoples. We're going to have my sister from another Mr., Miss Angela, and my sister from another Mr., Miss Trippy Trees. How can we find you, Miss Trippy?
Yeah, so thanks for listening, guys. You can find me on Instagram and YouTube. My Instagram actually just got deactivated. Hopefully I'll get it back. But for now, I do have a backup. You can follow me at trippy.trees. It'll be S and a Z at the end. And we'll see what happens there. I feel like that should be our next little topic to talk about, being deactivated and all that.
I definitely agree with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Green Care, Green Talk. We appreciate each and every one of you lovely people tuning in. Thank you for tuning in every week. We love you, and we'll see you soon. We out.
Whole lot.
Stepping out hard, suit so sharp, round these paws, sharp shooting at the law.
Me and she average, the baddest savage. Just take one look, you gotta have it. Puffing up on this cabbage, stacking racks like it's baggage. Ass thighs, chest, brain, guess I'm just the whole package. Oh please excuse me, I'm just newsy. I thought I could do what you do. I'm no groupie, please don't touch me. I'm no floozy. If I want you, I'll call you. You can wait in line with Uzi. Know you love me, call me Lucy, but only Ricky gets this booty. But go ahead and light that blunt, pass a double dutch. Catch me on the cover, nothing covered up. Curves that need a double clutch. You better buckle up. Got some moves, leave you.